When we were younger, when we were in our teens and 20s, we thought we had it all figured out. We looked at people who were in their 40s or 50s and beyond, and we thought they are old. We are not going to get to their age anytime soon. And those people, they will live their life. They're past their prime. We believed their best years were behind them. But then we hit our 40s, and then we're like, when did that happen? I just finished school a few years ago and now I'm 40. But something I've realized in the last few years is that life doesn't stop at 40. This is the time that we actually start to understand life and all it has to offer. So I think it's a start of a new phase. Think about it. In the teens and 20s, we were kind of operating in a survival mode. We were chasing things, chasing the degree, the money, the status, relationships, all the definitions of success that we thought are going to bring us happiness. We worked hard because we wanted to build a strong foundation for our future. Then when we stepped into our 30s, most of us would have had some curveballs thrown at us, some heartbreaks, some failures or setbacks. Many of us, we would have settled into our careers, maybe a steady relationship, parenthood. And then we realized that, we don't have it all figured out. In fact, we haven't got much figured out at all. But that's okay, we're only in our 30s and life is still ahead of us. And in the busyness of our 30s, of trying to juggle our careers, our home, family, young kids, the 30s just flew by. And then we got into our 40s. And this is when we start to realize that we're not here forever. The concept of death starts to look at us in our face because we start to lose people around us, maybe our parents, close relatives, and we ourselves may start to face some health issues. For me, I had hardly ever fallen sick in my life, just a few times that I had to take sick leave from work or from school. And yet, last year I was being told that I'll have to be on medicines for the rest of my life and my quality of life is never going to be the same. And I was already struggling with my quality of life all through last year. It was a rough year. But I was constantly questioning myself. How did I get here? It made me question a lot of things. And I came out of it with one view, that it is not a crisis. This is not a midlife crisis. Rather, it's a second chance. It is a chance for us to shed our old ways of living because they don't serve us anymore. It is also a chance for us to stop seeking external validation and start living for ourselves. The urgency of youth, the need to chase things, it has faded. We stop caring about what others think. Also, we start to prioritize what truly matters to us, which is our family, our health, our passions, and most importantly, peace. Being able to sleep peacefully at night. Being happy with the fact that I'm living my life in alignment with my values. All the expectations that society had put on us, they don't matter anymore, honestly. We don't need to try to fit into a box that may or may not be serving us. So this is the time that we can start living for ourselves. And this shift is so liberating. Also, by the time we hit our 40s, our kids may have grown up a bit or they are growing into teenage children and they don't want to be spending their hours with us. They would rather be playing video games with their friends. And then we realize that, time with them is so precious. So all of these things, they're called midlife crises, but they're a wake-up call. They are a chance for us to reassess and redefine how we want to live our lives now. It's a time for us to rediscover joy. Like, when was the last time that you truly prioritized your happiness and your fulfillment? And by that, I don't mean things or material things that would make you happy, like, a new car, a designer bag, or the promotion at work, but rather something that truly fills the soul. This is the time to pursue those dreams, those passions that we've put on the back burner, that someday we'll get to it. Well, that someday is here. It's time to get up and start working on it. Whether it is spending more time with your loved ones, or to build something meaningful, or even just finding a new hobby, because the old dreams probably don't resonate with us anymore. Maybe it's time for us to redefine what our new hobbies are. It's the time to invest in ourselves, physically, mentally, spiritually. Taking care of the body is not an option anymore. It's important if we want to live a long, healthy, and a good quality of life with the people around us. So I believe now that life truly begins in the 40s. So if you are entering into this phase of your life, don't fear it. It's not a crisis. Embrace it. It's an opportunity to grow, evolve, and create the life that you have always wanted. The best years are not behind you, they are ahead of you. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity or for the approval of others to start. You've made it this far, you've fought, you've struggled, you've survived. For anyone watching who is in their 40s, what has your experience been? I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And for those who are past this milestone, who are in their 50s, 60s and beyond, I would love to hear from you as well. Also, I would love some engagement on this video because YouTube doesn't like a video that does not have any views or comments or likes. So if you liked it, please do click on the like, but also leave a comment. It could be anything. It could be one word, one alphabet. If you hated it, if you loved it, whatever it is, just write something in the comments. I would love that. And also YouTube gods love that. Take care everyone. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.